savior.
Do you ever think about why we have to sleep?
I like sleeping. I have some really cool dreams sometimes.
But what if you couldn't sleep? What if you stayed up not by choice, but because you had like insomnia? I've done experiments, and I think all of these cases had some sort of frontal lobe trauma. I mean, I just want to cure people. Sleep is a waste of 1/3 of our time. I've developed a relatively simple procedure that can make sleeping a thing of the past.
Gods of our own minds and our imaginations are infinite, and we will fly like prehistoric lizard birds over the little ants in their little fucking lines. Fly, birds, fly! Fly to the heavens! Fly to new skies! Fly, be free!
Go to sleep now, Fridley. It'll be the last time you do.
Yo. Hey, Doc.
Where were you?
Huh?
Yesterday. You were supposed to be here at 6 and you never showed up.
Oh, shit, yesterday was Thursday.
When you say you're going to be somewhere, you be there, Fridley. That's what an adult person does. You were supposed to be here, I waited and waited, and you never showed up.
I'm sorry. Man, I just got sidetracked.
By what?
Huh?
Sidetracked by what?
Just sidetracked. Did you see Celebrity Cats last night?
I don't watch TV, Fridley.
Why do you watch shit online all the time?
Not Celebrity Cats.
Well, there's this really funny part where Taylor Swift brought in Olivia Benson for Scottish Fold.
Celebrity Cats or Cats of Celebrities?
What's the difference?
Well, the difference, Fridley, is that Celebrity Cats implies that the feline itself is famous of its own merit, and not just merely tangential to a meaningless pop star. Although the larger insight that I'd like to demonstrate to you is that I'd much rather argue semantics about the title of a show than know anything about what happens on the obscenely vapid marker of modern media consumerism, that is, cat celebrities.
Celebrity Cats.
Thank you for the correction, Fridley. Did you need something?
Yeah, well, I was talking to this girl, and she's really pretty.
Congratulations. Like I said, I'm really busy.
Well, she wanted to have some fun. Party and stuff, and that's why I'm here.
I assume you want my advice?
Well, I want
My advice is this, Fridley. If this nice young woman is hanging around you just to mooch your drugs, then this nice young woman isn't a nice young woman at all. But she's actually a mean, conniving snake of a woman who's gonna do nothing but bleed you dry and leave you off to the side of the road for dead. Is that what you wanted from me?
No, nah, man. Wanted to know if you had some Molly or acid, shrooms or something.
I know. I'm fucking with you. No. No, Fridley! Fridley, I'm trapped! Oh no, oh, this can't happen to me. Oh, I'm running out of air. Oh, Fridley, help! Oh, I'm never gonna win the Nobel Prize for Science now. Oh my God, there's no exit! Oh, help me! Oh wait, oh, never mind.
What's wrong, Doc?
Never mind, it's just the door.
Sure?
Somebody's been fooling around with the damn door.
That's some good weed you got, Doc.
The key is lacing in horse tranquilizer.
What?
We need to peer into your subconscious, Fridley.
Why?
We want to make sure that your subconscious can remain engaged and active without dreaming. There is a chance that changing the chemistry of your brain could have a negative effect on your subconscious, resulting in a spiral of erratic behaviors.
I'll behave, man. I promise.
Fridley, what I'm trying to tell you is that there's an outside chance you could go completely insane.
Cool.
But we want to make sure that that doesn't happen. Okay, so what I'm going to attempt to do here is to make a map of all your primal urges and psychological inclinations, and that way we can tailor the procedure to your unique makeup.
Makeup? I don't want to wear makeup, Doc. My dad would kick the shit out of me if he saw me wearing makeup.
I meant psychological makeup, but this is actually a good start. Tell me more about your father.
He's an asshole. Caught me smoking one time, blocked me in the garage after that.
It's good.
So fucking cold in there.
This is good. Focus on that memory if you can. I've got some dimethyltryptamine and lysergic acid diethylamide for you.
Fuck did you just say?
Drugs, Fridley. I have drugs for you. With this one idea, Fridley, we could change the course of humanity on this planet forever. I mean, just imagine how much we could accomplish if we didn't piss away 1/3 of our lives resting.
I wish I could spend all of my life resting.
You only think that. You'd get bored quickly.
But you need sleep.
Why?
You just do.
But, Fridley, what if you didn't? Listen, in 1890, Ferdinando Pavoni stopped sleeping completely. He was a medical student at the time, and he spent the next 60 years seeing patients around the clock without any sleep or any ill effects on his health. He lived to be 80 years old. We should all be so fucking lucky.
Well, that's just one freak thing.
Thai Ngoc, a Vietnamese farmer, stopped sleeping in 1973, but he still carried 110 pounds of pig feed 2.5 miles every single day. You know what that means?
You had pigs?
No, yes, he had pigs. It means he's healthy, Fridley.
Is he still alive?
Drugs, Fridley. I have drugs for you. Acid and DMT.
Do you? That's so great. I love you, Doctor. You're my best friend.
Have you had any aged cheeses or cured meats recently? Here, take one of these.
Okay. What is it?
It's a monoamine oxidase inhibitor. It's basically an antidepressant. It's going to make sure that the dopamine and the serotonin don't get broken down in your brain. It's going to help you have a better trip.
Oh, fuck yeah, give me it.
You've already consumed it. How do you feel?
Fucking rad, man. Radical, baby.
God damn it, Fridley. The main idea is that all these people have gone without sleep and they were fine. In fact, the most extensively documented and perhaps most pertinent case was a man named Paul Kern. Paul Kern was a Hungarian soldier during World War I, and whenever he was on the front lines, he was shot in the head by a Russian.
Just some random Russian?
What do you think, Fridley?
Probably a soldier.
Congratulations on being able to follow the most obvious of context clues. Well, when he was shot, the bullet entered the frontal lobe of his brain and he never slept again. And in this case, he was even monitored and studied by medical experts.
Okay, so you've done some research.
Oh, I've done more than research. I've done experiments. And I think all of these cases had some sort of frontal lobe trauma or transition. Even transition's too harsh of a word. It's a scientific miracle, Fridley.
Hallelujah. Do you have any drugs?
I have drugs. I always have drugs. You know I have drugs. Can't you just humor me just for a minute?
Okay, so what do you think about sleeping?
I think there's something we can do to end it, Fridley. I've developed a relatively simple procedure that can make sleeping a thing of the past. Now for the DMT. Drink this. Good. All of it. Now, lean back, relax your eyes. Tell me more about it. do you feel?
Wow. Doc, that was some good shit.
Well, I think I got what I needed.
Wait, but what about the LSD?
I guess we should try it and see how it came out, right? Stick out your tongue. All right, and that's 1, 2 for you, and... like 4 or 5 for me. When you were in school, when you were a kid, what did they tell you about drugs?
That they were bad?
Right. And now you're all grown up, and do you take drugs?
I don't take them, I buy them from you.
Right. But drugs are good, right? You like drugs. That's the point. Drugs are very beneficial in some cases. Like even when you were a kid, whenever you would get sick, what would they give you?
Medicine.
And what is medicine, Fridley?
I really like this orange stuff my mom used to give me.
Right, so you'd go to the drugstore, they'd give you drugs, and simultaneously they would tell you that drugs were bad? That's kind of strange, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Like when I was 13, they gave me Adderall for my ADD, and then in college, I just sold all my Adderall and bought weed instead.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. They tell you to not do drugs because they want you to buy their drugs. And their drugs are far worse. Adderall is an amphetamine. Do you know what else is an amphetamine?
Meth?
Yes, meth. And furthermore, ADD wasn't even discovered by doctors. It was invented by pharmaceutical companies and marketing firms. You know, all those acronym disorders that were so popular to diagnose during the 80s and 90s, they were all fucking perpetrated by greedy drug companies and greedy advertisement companies so that they could have an excuse to sell meth to children.
Oh my god. My childhood was a lie.
It's fucked up, right? I mean, I just want to cure people. Sleep is a waste of 1/3 of our time on this planet. I want to offer an alternative solution. I'm just trying to help people, Fridley.
But if it's so bad, why hasn't somebody done anything yet?
Well, why is marijuana still illegal?
Well, it's...
Prisons are full of people who have bought marijuana or sold marijuana. It's the prison industrial complex. Just like we keep bombing other countries to stimulate the military industrial complex. Just like we keep over-diagnosing people to stimulate the medical industrial complex. Why would a society encourage us to stay awake when they have so much invested in keeping us asleep? Give me that. What are you doing tonight? You can't fuck with
Physics!
and you can't shove the genie of this
Fantastic idea back into the lamp. We've already wished it free.
fucking frat boy, anti-progress, anti-humanity, pro-separatism, pro-stupidity, pro-slaughter, those undereducated, under-evolved, imbecilic, insensate, insoluble slug, those goddamn amoebas! What's important are new ideas, Fridley. They can't kill ideas, can't destroy thought. They can deny evolution all they want, but they can't stop it from fucking happening. They say I'm playing God. They're the ones making commands. They can make all the laws they want, but they can't outlaw science. Their lack of imagination is their lack of freedom. They're afraid of freedom. Cowards. I mean, I just want to cure people. I'm not playing God. I am God. We are all gods of our own minds, and our imaginations are infinite. Go to sleep now, Fridley. It'll be the last time you do.
Morning, Doc.
Morning.
Morning, Doc.
Morning, Doc.
Celebrity Cats?
You kidding me? Fucking love that show. Fucking Mondays, right?